Joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Vucevic is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Hunter. And it's Medina in at the 2 spot. And for Utah, they've got Ivy. Bam Adebayo is out there with Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Utah, they are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they've got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. And Doncic gets it to go.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
George passes to Bailey. Back to George. Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by George.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Hunter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Kessler, no good on that one. Here's MP. The rebound by Ivy. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And stolen by Hunter. George against Doncic. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the left wing. Down low. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Hunter. It's stolen by Vucevic. MP with it. Bailey picks him up. Medina, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for MP. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Adebayo passes to Bailey. Five on the clock. Pass to Ivy. Over MP. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Lakers leading. MP outside. They set the pick. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Back to MP. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Now Hunter. Still scoreless. Back to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Wow, that is a tough shot. Adebayo going to the floater.
Doncic passes to MP. Doncic with a screen on Ivy. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Ivy finds Adebayo. Clock at 6. Over Vanderbilt. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP deciding where to go with it. The three for Doncic. They grabbed their own miss. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
MP outside. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Bailey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so, MP will bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. Pass to Doncic. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. As you might expect, we talk about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Bailey. Kessler, screen on Hunter. From 17 feet out. And he stays with it. Ivy, no one around him. It's good from long range. He has 6.
No hesitation from Ivy. I like it when he makes quick decisions like this.
MP with the bounce back. And they double up Doncic. MP outside. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Pass to Bailey. Inside. Here's Adebayo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Jazz leading by 7. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Vucevic is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Here's Sensabaugh. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hendricks. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. MP with it. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now our Arthur from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Arthur's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to MP. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 18. To the right side. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Collier. He has yet to score. Arthur, no good. Here's Medina. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
MP dishes to Doncic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Baldwin kicks to George. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. At the elbow, Doncic. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. MP finds Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Adebayo. Now George. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Doncic. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ivy against MP. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's stolen by Arthur. Jacks up a 3. MP grabs the miss.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Lets it go from deep. No good on that one.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. MP passes to Doncic. Here's Hunter, the 3. offensive rebound.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Pass to Arthur. Now Adebayo. To the paint. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's Arthur. Pass to Ivy. Kessler setting the pick for Ivy. George, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic dishes to Hunter. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
George passes to Arthur. In the corner, Ivy with it. Connects from three-point range. Ivy's got 9.
Well, when Ivy's making his threes, you have to come out to him at the line, and that really opens up driving lanes for him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He dropped in 16 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
To the inside. That's tipped and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bailey's checked in for the Jazz. Big group. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Jazz opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Utah Jazz.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. You can't get too comfortable. You need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Adebayo is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Bailey. Then it's George. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
MP kicks to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Ivy. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic with a screen on Ivy. MP passes to Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 23 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow. Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Launches it. Utah with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. Got it from 16 feet. George has got 14.
George is a creative shot maker, that time with a little stop and pop.
Doncic finds MP. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's stolen by Bailey. On the wing, MP. Ivy defending. Now Bailey. He's got 8. George in the post. Guarded by Doncic. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen by Bailey. Left side, George. Kessler a screen on Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Hits the three-point bomb. 17 points in the game.
And Ivy is showing why he was a top 5 pick in 2022. It's great seeing him put it all together like this.
Back to MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now, here's MP. 24 points for him. And the dunk by Doncic.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Pass to Bailey. Vanderbilt against Adebayo. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. MP inside. And on George.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Medina the pass to Doncic. Back to MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, George. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Ivy. Another miss by Utah.
And close to making...
Oh, man! Wow! Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And here's Adebayo outside. Rebound the Lakers. And here is Hunter. The 9-foot shot. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. George passes to Bailey. And here's Adebayo outside. It's hauled in by Doncic.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
MP outside. Down low. Luka throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, George wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Over Vanderbilt. Again, Adebayo missing.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
MP with it. He has 29. Pass to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And Utah making a change here. Arthur's checked in, and then for the Lakers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeAndre Hunter. Inside, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Doncic passes to Medina. Doncic off the pick from Medina. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ace Bailey.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Collier, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Mobley, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Eye-popping time.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Vucevic checked in for Ben Simmons. Vanderbilt comes in for Green. Hunter's checked in for Alex Caruso. And MP subbed in for Mobley. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with MP. And it's Vucevic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Collier, that's good.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
MP dishes to Doncic. Back to MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. MP's got 32 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Right wing, here's Baldwin. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Jazz leading by 12. To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
MP outside. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Collier.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
Lakers trail by 14. Hunter sets a screen for Doncic. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Collier. Clock at 4 to the wing on the left. Here's Arthur. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Collier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Utah leading by 11. Pass to George. Here's Collier. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. Guarded by Doncic. Offensive rebound. Kessler plays it up and banks it in. Kessler's got 4 this quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Back to Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Collier. Arthur passes to Baldwin. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. From deep, George. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And it's in there. Doncic has got 39.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Adebayo. Kessler a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Adebayo. Ivy on the wing. Kessler the screen. A second chance effort. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
MP passes to Doncic. MP outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Down low. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Kessler a screen on Vanderbilt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
MP finds Doncic.
It's so challenging trying to guard Doncic without fouling because he's not afraid to get hit.
He misses the free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Jazz leading by 12. Now George. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Adebayo. Vanderbilt defending. They get it back. George with no one around. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
A jumper with a nice high release. George was ready to attack the second he got the ball.
Doncic looking it over. Vucevic a screen on Ivy. Medina the pass to Vucevic. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Doncic kicks to MP. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Outside, Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Doncic finds MP. Vanderbilt a screen on Ivy. Here's MP. Inside, MP gets it. Jazz leading by 14. Ivy outside. George sets a screen for Ivy. Now Adebayo. No good. Doncic against George. Doncic outside. Here's MP. Now Vucevic. MP inside. Defended by George. And the layup is off. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 14 foul. Here's Bailey. Adebayo outside. Ivy. Got it to go off the glass.
Just an explosive player. Jaden Ivey and 1.
And that one falls for Ivy. Lakers trail by 17. On the wing, Doncic. Ivy defending, and they pick up the 2.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now George. Bailey with the ball. Adebayo the screen. Shot clock at 5.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
And he makes the first. And Adebayo drops them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17-point game. Adebayo against Vanderbilt. Lets loose a 3. Kessler pulls it down. Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Jazz.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
MP and Adebayo sends it back. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Kessler. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Easy to see why Kessler has so much success. The guy plays full bore every night.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA.